Excuse me. Welcome, Bud Files. Good evening. Welcome to Coffee Talk. Oh, it's been a few days. I think the last one I did was this last Saturday. KP Heathen, my friend, how you doing? Greetings, my friend from Louisiana. Please leave a like to support the channel. It'll be greatly appreciated. Oh, man. Ursan. Welcome, Ursan. How are you doing this evening? Little Lone Prepper. Hello, Little Lone Prepper. Thank you for coming. Well, I hope everybody managed to get what they wanted from Amazon. Prime Days were the 8th and 9th. I did purchase a few things. Didn't spend a lot of money, but I did purchase a few things. Got a mail call in from Amazon. A case of tortillas, shelf stable. Two tortillas in a pouch, 220 calories. These are Bridgefords. Net weight 2.2 ounces. Best used by July 16, 2027. They'll be good for many years. Many, many, many years. Keep them climatized. 12-pack. One of the items I had purchased. $29.99. Delivered. MRE Depot, San Clemente, California. Oh, wow. This came from the Socialist Republic of California. So, you know, you look at that and you think, well, what are you going to do with those? I can use them as extras. Joseph Moore. Hello, Joseph Moore. Welcome. I can use them as extras. Just in Mississippi right now, headed to Florida tomorrow. God bless you. I hope things work out for you traveling to Florida. You got family back there? Is that the reason you're going? So, I'll give you an idea. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord, Lordy. This is a case of Old El Paso traditional refried beans. I paid $12 for it. Delivered. Oh. Long Life Food Depot. Long Life Food Depot. It's another case of something. Oh! Lordy, 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 I'm getting all sorts of stuff here. My Smith & Wesson folding knife. Paid like $25 for it several years ago. Tax, title, and license. Got it from Academy. Nice. Nice knife. And you think, what did he get from there? Well, I'll give you an example of some of the stuff I got from there. The Black Widow. Hello, Black Widow. How are you doing? Let's see. Sterling Foods, bread, mini loaf, sliced whole wheat, bread, mini loaf, sliced whole wheat, the 262nd day of 23. Bread, mini loaf, sliced whole wheat. 4. Italian breadsticks, traditional breadsticks, 200 calories. The 269th day of 23. Italian breadsticks. I think these two will be okay. So these are 4 packs of Italian breadsticks. Tortillas whole grain, sterling, 220 calories. These are Sterling Foods, San Antonio, Texas. At least it came from a red state. Didn't come from a socialist republic. The 186th day of 23. And I got 4 packs of these. Four packs of these. 4 of the Italian breadsticks. And 4 of the wheat breads. These are shelf staples. So I got those in. And then I was saying earlier, I got a 12 pack of tortillas, Bridgeford, and these are set best by July 16th of 2027. They'll be good 20 years from now if I keep them stored right. I just have to make sure that a 12 pack. Yep. Now, you use some freeze-dried eggs. Freeze-dried eggs. My refried beans. And my tortillas. And if it was an SHTF situation, then I'm good to go. You know, And I've got several cases of those tortillas stored. I got to do an inventory of how many I have. But I've got all sorts of bread items and extras. The Black Widow. Uncle Al. Hello, Uncle Al. Welcome. 4 in the house, 3 likes. Please leave a like to support the channel. Die Bullfrog 79. So I guess I need to do a little update on how things are going. Call it a channel update or whatever. My wife, who on the 6th of September, if I got the date correct, found out she was in a bad way. She went to the hospital for tests on Friday. They admitted her, and Saturday they did like emergency surgery on her, and they needed to remove. Last night I went to bed around 9 o'clock, and I slept solidly from 9 till 2. I woke up at 2 this morning, and I had not been back to sleep since. I tried to go back to sleep. I couldn't go back to sleep, so I had a cup of coffee, took my medication, and I went about my business doing some stuff school-related. It's the end of the quarter, so I had things to do. But I'm feeling better rested. I'm not really that tired right now. I got my grades done. I got my conduct done. IEP progress report's done. I'm prepped for an ARD meeting Tuesday when we get back. We're going to have a 3-day weekend. But my wife, I'm going to try to catch up on the shorts tomorrow. The storms threw me behind on everything. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Idaho Garden Girl, hello. Thank you for coming. This is the first live I've done since Saturday the 5th. Saturday the 5th, I did a 1 hour and 7-minute live stream. Got about 10 watch hours out of it. And watch hours really don't matter when you're monetized. It's the views that count. Views. That and people watching your videos and, advertisements. The advertisements, when they're running the advertisements, you get paid for that. But I will tell you, as far as, sharecropping and selling out to the man and all that, I do not plan on. Now, maybe if I get to the point where I've got 100,000 subscribers, and I mean, when I put out a video, I'm getting 30, 40,000 views for a video. Maybe then I'll start doing super chats and start doing where I've got special content and start selling memberships, where you have to pay me to be a member and get secret special. I'm not doing that. I am monetized, and the only thing that I am doing as far as the monetization is concerned, as far as I am concerned, the only thing I'm doing for monetization is the ads. They run ads, and I get pennies for the ads. And anybody who's monetized, YouTube runs ads. I mean, even when you're not monetized, and your channel gets a little bit bigger and you're trying to get monetized, or you're just doing stuff, they will run ads on your channel, so they make money. Because if the person is not paying YouTube for the service, if they're not getting the extra service or whatever where you don't have to watch ads, then they're running ads. Yes, please hit the like button. It helps with the live stream. Yes, it does. So, where am I at right now? If I'm driving along, doing what I normally do, I'm getting about 1,000 views a day, or a little over 1,000 views a day, and that's with or without doing my live streams. Here lately, I do my live streams, and because I haven't been doing them regularly, I haven't been doing them. I've been doing like 30-minute live streams. My number of views are 35, 40, 45, 50. I'm not getting that many views. Now, when I was doing it every day, and I was putting out 2 or 3 shorts a day. Sometimes I'd have 350, views on a live stream. And a lot of those were people just clicking and going through, and it counted as a view, but they didn't really stay long, or they didn't stay at all. But then a lot of them did. And then I'd get like 20 watch hours off of a live stream. I do an hour, 15-minute live stream, and I get 20 watch hours. And I had, a bunch of people come through. But when you are monetized, it's about the views. How many views are you getting? So, if I do a month, and I was to say, okay, I got 30,000 views in a month, that's averaging 1,000 a day and that's me putting out content every day. I don't put out content, I get very few views. When you put out content, you get views. And most of my content is, what did he eat today? Now, some of my content gets better views than others. Like, I put out a short of a selection of my sauces that I like, and sauces that I give out. And some of these, I got a bunch of them I'm getting ready to send to some people. And he's lying, I'm lying, I hadn't sent it. Well, no, I haven't done it. But I got 3 people that when I send stuff out, it'll be Uncle Al, it'll be Dave in Georgia, and it's going to be the Black Widow, 3 boxes. And that's not counting all that I'm going to do. But right now, those are the first 3 I'm thinking of, and I've got the stuff that I'm planning on sending them. I haven't done it. I've been tired. I've been frustrated. I've been getting up really early, going to work, coming home, tired, taking care of the wife, doing taking care of yard work, taking care of feeding the chickens, a lot of things that the wife does, doing the cleaning, clothing, washing, that kind of stuff. And family's a priority. With anybody, family should be a priority, and that's where I'm at. They double checked my brain scan, some damage and memory loss. Well, God bless you, Uncle Al. $43. The Black Widow channel premium. Is that what they're charging now? I don't have premium. Is that what they're charging? It's a joke. I will tell you, it's a joke. Every time I check, now that I am monetized, so to speak, whenever I check my analytics, it shows me how much money the channel is bringing in, or how much money that I have coming to me. Now, when I get to the point where they owe me $100, I'll get my first money. And according to when I look at like Social Blade and projections and such, my channel is probably going to make $100 a month when I work my butt off. If I work my butt off, I will make $100 a month. And that's putting out content every day, and keeping the shorts up, and putting out 3 shorts a day, and doing a live stream, most days doing an hour live stream, and putting out a few videos here and there, and all, and that will get me maybe $100 a month. Maybe. I'm not doing near that right now. So at the rate I'm going, it may be $100 every 2 months, or $50 a month. Maybe 25 a month. But I'm not making a living off of YouTube. This is a hobby. And this is a hobby where I said, the hell with it. I could have requested monetization back in January and I didn't do it. And about the time in January, my channel really went stop. I was still putting out some content, but it wasn't growing. I basically did not pick up 100 over a period of 6 months. I didn't pick up 100 subscribers. You know, and that will happen. You know, like if for whatever reason you just stop growing. You're not. I'm not reaching out to people. I'm just letting them come when they come. And I'm not. And you know, when I'm really working the channel, I'm gaining about 100 subscribers a month. You know. Now, does that make me, bad guy? No, I mean, I'm happy if I made 100 subscribers a month. You know. I'm working on 1,800 right now. If I was to do 100 subscribers a month, a year from now, I'd be at 3,000 subscribers. I don't think that's going to happen. Not with my work, not with my wife and my family and things going on. No, it's not going to happen. But I enjoy putting stuff out. I don't have any problems putting out the shorts because I basically just pick up food or I pick up a little concept. I spend 2 or 3 minutes on it and the short's out. Now, the thing about being monetized, I have to wait for YouTube to analyze the content, and when the dollar sign comes up, then I take it from private to public. I don't just take it out public when I make it. I put it private, and then after a few minutes, and YouTube's done their voodoo or whatever, and then they give me the monetization, the money sign, then I go from private to public. And that's something I've had to start doing for my being monetized. Because if I was to go ahead and just put it out, I'm not getting any money, and we're talking pennies. I'm not getting any money if it doesn't have the dollar sign. It's not eligible. Hello, Devil Dog Prepper. Did you ever get your P.O. box, Devil Dog? Devil Dog was going to be the next box I was going to give out, and then he had his health problem, and then I'm having problems and all this sort of stuff. Just a few months back, and he said, "Well, when I get my P.O. box, because I don't want to give out my home address." He's a little paranoid about that. Then he said that he would send me his mailing address so I can send him a box. I was going to send him a box. I still want to send him a box, but I got to have an address of where to send it. So if you got your mailing address, then email me, and he knows my number now because we've communicated. I have his phone number. Email me or text me your mailing address, and then it'll be on my list of things to do to get you a box. And then I'll do a video probably of loading the box or showing the box, for then when you get it, you can do a unboxing or mail call or whatever you want to call it, and I'll be happy with that, So get that to me, please. Well, God bless you, Uncle Al, and I hope things yeah, that might be the case. I receive a retirement from the state, 30 years in retirement, and I'm working as a rehired teacher, so I'm getting a check for that. And when I look at the amount of money that I get compared to, I can hustle a month. I see people who they're overseas. They're in a foreign country that, they have YouTube and they have a channel and they're monetized and they have thousands. They have 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000 subscribers. and they're working their channel, and every day they're doing live streams, and every day they're doing this, that, and the other thing, you know, and that's one of the they're making a living for them, because if you're making $300, $400, $500 a month, you know, and you're living in some place like the Philippines, you can live on $300, $400 a month, especially if you're not paying rent. If you've got a place, you know, if you're, you know, you got a place and this is like a second income, you know, like the spouse's income or something other. A lot of them are ladies, you know, and they're making $300, $400 a month, maybe. You can live on that. Now, could we over here? No. You know, no. I mean, I do not like, um, and I have a real nice retirement, and it pays all the bills, and I have money left over. But, you know, you're not going to get rich on your retirement. You're not going to save a lot of money on your retirement. What you have saved, you save. I have a lot of medical bills, you know, for the wife and things. You know, and I've got really good insurance on her, but her insurance is like $800 a month, $813 a month. My retirement insurance is $200 a month. Well, why don't you have you on her? You know, why don't I have her on mine? I could have my wife on my retirement insurance for $500 a month, but for the spouse, it's not very good. I don't know why, because I've had her on my insurance, and it's really good for the primary, but for the secondary, no, it's not. I don't understand that. You know, the other nice thing about my insurance, you know, being with TRS Retirement through Blue Cross, my insurance is $200 a month, and I was paying $200 a month when I retired. So like 7 years ago, when I retired, I was paying $200 a month. It has not went up, and it was $200 a month for a long time before I retired. You know, and it covers. It has real good coverage for me. You know, as the primary and as the. But when you start throwing on, because at one time I had my wife and I had my daughter on it, and it was $1,000, and it was $200 for me, $300 for my daughter, and $500 for my wife, and it was $1,000 a month. And I initially had, and then my daughter's too old now, so I couldn't have her on it anyway. But you know, mom of four boys, how you doing, Mom? Sorry, I'm not paying attention. I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry. I will tell you, and I'm 29 minutes in. I'm going to stay on for a little while longer. But I will tell you that there are benefits in retirement, and then there are not benefits in retirement. Um, my retirement's about $4,000 a month. You know, I get about $4,000 a month for my retirement, and you know, from that um, I pay $200 a month for my insurance. You know, and the way they calculate retirement is you get 2.3% for each year you work. You have to, and I know they're changing it, or they're in the process of changing it, but you basically had to have an 85. So if you were 55 years old and you had 30 years of service, you could retire with an 85. So your age and your number of years of service had to come up to 85. So I was able to retire when I was 56 because of when I started. So I retired at the age of 56. I stayed retired for 5 years, and then I came back. Last year I came back. This is the second year since I came back. And I'm on probation for 3 years. You're on probation, you know. And what does that mean when you're on probation? Basically, if they don't want to keep you, they don't have to keep you. Where I'm at, over half of my staff, that the staff that where I work, over half of the staff are not certified or they're alternative certified. They didn't go through a traditional certification system. Some of them, they have their bachelor's degree, but they don't have a teaching certificate, so they're working on trying to get a teaching certificate in their certifications. Some of them don't have a degree. They're working on their degree, and they're working working what they call bridge, and they're working on their degree, and they're working on their teacher certification. And then there's a smaller number that are actually certified teachers, and they've been teachers for a while, and they went through the traditional certification, like I did. The other thing is now, the way things are, is that if you're teaching, your certifications are renewable after 5 years. Mine are all life. So all of these certifications that I have, they're lifetime certifications. And the people who are on renewals, every 5 years they've got to renew, and it's going to be, they're going to be putting out a couple $100 out of their pocket to renew their license. It's the way they make money. It's the way the state makes money. Used to be you pay up front and you get your certification, as a you get a lifetime certificate, and then maybe 15, 20 years ago they did away with the lifetime process, and then it was renewable, which you could renew it and you just had to pay a fee to renew your license. Every 5 years you have to pay to renew your license. Initial certification, all that sort of stuff, I think costs you about $400. When I started teaching, and I wasn't teaching at the richest district in the world, but when I started teaching back in the 80s, my first year I made like $18,600. Like, $18,000. That was a lot of money back then. It wasn't great money, but nowadays, most places they start you out around close to 50. And if you look at, well, what is money worth now? What can you do with money now? It's sort of the equivalent of the way things were, back then. Mike Crusher Reviews. Mike, you missed me pulling out food items. I went and I bought some Bridgeford, and I have tortillas and bread and Italian, a bunch of stuff. I've been buying components, ordering components. Still got stuff coming in. Hope you're doing well, Mike. Now, I will tell you, I watched one, just to show you how things are. I try to watch everything that Mike puts out. Mike is my guy. He's my go-to guy. He and Readiness Rations. Readiness Rations puts out a lot more content than Mike has been putting out recently. Mike's, he's got a beautiful family. He's got beautiful kids, and, he's got to support his family. He's got stuff going on. So his content flows like my content flows. I've had some SHTF in the last month, so I haven't been doing much. But he puts out really good content, and sometimes he'll put out one or two at a time. He'll go for a while and won't put anything out. But he's my go-to guy. Now, the goat, and I watched one of his videos the other day, and I know he's probably put out 7 or 8 videos. He sporadically puts out videos. But Steve 89, I watched a video that he had put out. Maybe a week or so back. And I'd have to go look him up and see, because I get notifications of his stuff. I'd have to go look him up and see what he has done recently. But I watched one video. It was a great video. He does a great job, you know. And he's the GOAT of MREs. But my guy is Mike Crusher Reviews. He puts out really good content. I really love his content. I try to watch everything that Mike puts out. And I've watched most of what Steve has put out, but not in the last 7 or 8 months. I think I've watched one in the last 7 or 8 months of what he's put out. I haven't had time. I have to pick and choose. But like I said, Readiness Rations is also something. What is that? Yuck. I killed it. That was something that probably came off of a dog. I hate those things. So anyway, you've been a slacker. Hey, thank you, Uncle Al. God bless. Thank you for coming. 37 minutes in, 4 in the house, 9 likes. Please leave a like to support the channel. It'll be greatly appreciated. So, Mike, I tell you, and Mayor Ben, hello, Mayor Ben. Been a while. Thank you. I haven't been on consistently, and I haven't been telling people when I'm going to be on consistently. The last live stream I did an hour and 7 minutes, got about 10 watch hours for it initially, 55 views, last Saturday, 7 p.m. But, Mike, I ordered a case of tortillas. 12-pack of tortillas, Bridgefords, and then I ordered a 12-pack of Long Life Food Depot, and it was a combination. I had four whole grain tortillas. I guess they're a little more healthy. 4 of the bread mini loaf sliced whole wheat, and then I had 4 of the Italian bread sticks, sterling. Just got those in. I ordered them. And I've got some other stuff coming in. Yuck. Sorry. Nasty. Blowing my nose. Yeah, it's good stuff. I buy lots of extras. I ordered some more Moors. I'll be sending some of these out in my gift stuff. Moors. Applesauce. There's like pack 1, 2, and 3. You got a variety of these packs, and these things are like those that I got their inspection dates of like 25. So it's all in, everything's in date. I'm getting message notifications. You have 9 new message notifications. Okay. You've been slacking. Hey, it happens. How are you doing, Mayor Ben? I hope everybody, I don't think anybody, well, no, there are some folks that are on this channel that are back there where the hurricane occurred. My friend Dave said they gave them 4 boxes, 4 cases of MREs with inspection dates of like 25. So then he was asking, well, when they go out of inspection date, how long do they last? I said, well, if you store them properly, they'll be good 20 years from now. If you store them in a cool area, no direct light, sunlight that is, and you keep them climate controlled and you keep them like in the 70s, they'll be good 20 years from now. So I can't. I really need. I need to get back into a routine, but I've got stuff I'm doing. I will do. I hope to do Saturday and Sunday each evening. I'll hope to do a live stream, and I hope to be able to put out notification that I'm gonna have one, and maybe that way, I'll have a few more people that normally view me that'll be there because I'm so sporadic right now. They don't know whether to look, so I'll get I'll get notifications that they left me a comment, after the fact, because they didn't know to look for me, and I hadn't been, just I've been last month. I've been very sporadic because of my wife's health. Hey, a UAE. Oh, you got yourself onto a halal. That's good. Um, yeah, I would like to get. The thing is, like, you get a hold of a case of halals, or you get a hold of a case of kosher, and you get the stuff that's like past inspection date. That stuff does not last. The components they put in those, they get stale. A few of the components will be okay, but most of the components, no, they don't last. The regular U.S. MREs, for whatever reason, the regular military or the cold weathers or whatever, those last. If they've been stored properly, they haven't been stored in heat, they'll last. But even if you store these halals and these koshers, you store them properly, they don't last that long. You get them like a year or two out of date, and it's like the stuff is stale. The stuff is flat and stale. It doesn't taste good. Uh, hey, that's great. That's great, Mike. That's great. But yeah, they're um, humanitarian daily rations, the stuff that you get, like you buy aftermarket, and the stuff is like past the inspection date. You were getting those for $30 a case. Since they had the hurricane, you want to buy those $50 a case, and they're past inspection date. Now, there's nothing wrong with them being past inspection date, and you store them. They've been stored properly. They'll be good for a long time. Those components will be good for a long time. But they jumped up $20 a case. You get a case of 10 humanitarian daily. They're 24-hour rations. You get 2 mains in each one. They're all vegetarian. There are no FRHs, which I don't care for FRHs. I prefer to boil, and because the FRHs really don't last past their, you get a you get the U.S. FRH. It'll probably be okay through the inspection date. For whatever reason, they don't last that long. I've got a bunch of them. I need to remember Little Lone Prepper wanted some. I said I was going to send her 10. I got a bunch of them. I got to go dig them out. I buy extras and I save them because I don't boil. I'll basically just save them and pile them up. Got a box of them, but they don't last that well. Now the stuff like the Canadian one or some of the European ones, oh, those are damn good. Those are damn good FRHs. Their flameless ration heaters are really good. They're different. There's some good stuff. They're good stuff. 45 minutes in, 4 in the house, 10 likes. Well, I tell you, I will plan on. I don't know that I'll be back tomorrow. If I am going to be back tomorrow, I'll try to do a notice ahead of time. I don't anticipate it, but if you haven't had an opportunity to look at my short, I did a short today of various sauces, Cholula, Tabasco, all the good type of stuff. This is stuff I put out in my goodie boxes when I send stuff out. I got a bunch of it. I got good deals on it, and I'll be sending some of that out to people. So everybody, when you wake up in the morning, thank God for the day. Drink your coffee, take your medication, say the Lord's Prayer. Remember the Scout motto. In times like this, we're in hurricane season until November the 30th. We're still in hurricane season. There's a lot of tornadoes with these hurricanes. Winter is coming. So remember, be prepared. Preparedness. We just got past Preparedness Month in September. It was National Preparedness Month. Be prepared. And everybody, please have a blessed day, and we'll see you hopefully again in the next couple of days for another edition of Coffee Talk. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you guys.